We got us a huge update for Dragon Ball Super. Manga Chapter 68 drafts are out. I'm on camera for this one, as you can see, rocking the GT shirt. You know how we roll. Don't sleep on GT, man. Try rewatching it. And boy, is there some GT stuff going on here with Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 68. So we got the drafts, and I'm kind of a little bit irritated because the drafts were supposed to come out back on Monday, and I waited to drop my Masenko video to today. And then like an hour after the Masenko video comes out, we got the drafts out. So fine, whatever. I'm not going to complain about it. But check out the video I dropped earlier today when we get done with this one. The Masenko Explain video where I went in depth about Gohan's technique from early Dragon Ball Z that Trunks used in Super. So I wanted to plug that video because this video is going to push that one out of the algorithm, unfortunately, because this is going to get a lot more traction. But I would like to check that video out because I worked on this one like crazy in December, and it might not even get its just desserts. So I really appreciate that from you guys. And as you can see, we have a new layout here. We got the social media up and top and bottom, of course. But let's go ahead and get into the Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 68 spoilers. So first of all, these are official draft pages. This is a public spoiler, so I feel like if Shueisha releases this kind of stuff, it should be okay to talk about in the public eye, even though some folks do not want to be spoiled. So if you don't want to be spoiled, there's your warning. But we now know a lot about Granola. They have revealed his backstory in this manga chapter. A little bit of his backstory, not all of it. And our theories. You know, I did a video about a month ago, well, a couple weeks ago, giving y'all what I thought Granola's backstory was, and I saw a lot of people saying he was Sephorian, which is a tuffle. I saw some folks saying that he's an angel, a fallen angel, or somebody from a different universe, and none of that is the case. He's from a brand new race. There's a brand new race that Toriyama is introducing into the series now. We're going to get into it right now. So what I have here is I have the draft pages in front of me. First of all, it looks like this may actually end up being a colored page. Not a full color like what we're getting later, but like a colored page like the old school Dragon Ball manga. Can't confirm that right now, but it looks like that may be the case with this awesome visual you see on your screen right now of Granola and Goku. So there's obviously going to be something going on with these guys. You know, the idea of Granola being maybe a good guy, I'm starting to think more and more that's not the case here, and I think he's going to end up being a villain when all is said and done. I know most of y'all thought the same thing. Some of people were saying, well, maybe he's going to be a good guy. There's going to be a secret villain revealed later on, which would be a great idea, but it looks like that's not the case here. And the reason why he is the survivor, I'm going to let y'all know. So as we scroll down here, we have this is, of course, from the official Japanese Dragon Ball website, which, by the way, I should tell you guys, there is an official Dragon Ball News YouTube channel and a Dragon Ball News Instagram. All they're posting on there now is just like figures and things like that. But I am pretty much, gotta word this carefully. I believe that when the new Dragon Ball website opens up, when they're done working on it, the Dragon Ball News or Dragon-Ball-Official.com, that one, when that website's done, all of the news that's going to be on the Dragon Ball official site now, which is the one I'm showing y'all on the screen, is going to probably be moved to that one, and it's probably going to have an English translation too. So a lot of this stuff will be available to us in English, but in the meantime, I do have Herms' translations here, so I will be going into Herms and what he says about this these panels. So again, these are unfinished draft pages, a little bit further along the usual draft pages. The biggest ones we've gotten so far because it reveals a whole bunch of new backstory, and it reveals, you know, a lot about Granola and kind of what his intentions are. Not all of it, but just interesting stuff. So as you can see right here on your screen, we have what appears to be Planet Vegeta, or what looks like Planet Vegeta, and we have a Frieza craft and what looks to be some dead people. I mean, right there, you see it on your screen. You know, coming down, it looks to be like a door, and like first of all, I got to give Totar credit. I love this this sort of first person view you see right there in the middle of the your screen right there. Like it's Granola running basically, and you see it right there on your screen. So I like how he did that. That's a really unique camera angle, and something I wish that more manga, and well, more Dragon Ball, really, because other manga authors do this. I really hope that we see more of that in the future. Because I love it. It just, when it's done right, it works. And we have a giant Great Ape Saiyan. That's pretty much what this is, ripping through the ceiling of the house. This looks amazing. I, for one, cannot wait for this to get animated because it's going to look freaking awesome. Just imagine Granola sitting there, it's all quiet, then all of a sudden, brah, it just rips open the damn, the roof or whatever, and we have a giant Great Ape. I mean, that's freaking awesome. I want more stories about the old school Saiyans. You know how Star Wars fans love the Old Republic and stuff like that? I would love it if they had like an old school Saiyans like OVA or something. Not just like the Bardock special or the GT stuff. I mean like, you know, like their sort of more stories from before the Frieza Empire came in or even during the Frieza Empire. That's what I want to see. Anyways, moving on, we then have Granola waking up from the dream. And there we have, of course, 7-3, which is where we left off. It's difficult to see exactly what's going on because the art's kind of a little, you know, it's unfinished. But it looks like he's gazing upon 7-3 in his ship. So it looks like at some point he got 7-3. Like we saw him approach 7-3, OG 7-3. Looks like he got him. So I'm going to go over to Herm's translations to kind of give y'all more clarity here. Herms writes, Granola wakes up from a nightmare. He's been having that dream again. Thankfully, OG 7-3's condition has stabilized, and so far, no one's come chasing them. So he does have 7-3. That dream, of course, is the Saiyans. It says here, Granola is of the cereal race, Cerealians. That is the name of the race, Cerealians, or Cerealins. Cerealians. Okay, this is going to be a hard one. Cerealians. Of course, his name's Granola. Cerealians. He's from the cereal race. So no Angel, no Tuffle, none of that stuff. Brand new race Toriyama's bringing into Dragon Ball. All the others were killed by the barbaric monkeys in Frieza's army, the Saiyans. So this was a planet that at some point was overtaken by Frieza's empire. And I'm guessing this dude wants revenge. Of course, Goku and Vegeta probably had nothing to do with it, even though Vegeta might have because he's Vegeta. But Goku sure as hell had nothing to do with this. Of course, the sins of the father, the sins of the race is going to come down on Goku as expected. But it says here, he believes Frieza's been dead for years and the Saiyans died from a meteor impact. Boy, you're in for a surprise there. Because he's right, Frieza did die, but he came back. And he died again, and then he came back. So, wouldn't it be something to tell Granola what really happened to Frieza? So his people are already avenged, so why won't the dream stop? Because Frieza's alive. So, what does this mean? I'm smelling Frieza being involved in this arc. Frieza is going to be involved, possibly Broly, but I'm predicting, not a spoiler, prediction, that Frieza will be involved in this arc. Because when he finds out Frieza's alive, there might be hell to pay. Especially with 7-3 being around. So, this is basically the dialogue that Herms translated right here. To my recollection. He's there by himself, remembering. Then we cut to this cool, again, first-person shot of Goku. Look at Goku right there with his hands out like that. On Beerus' planet. And let me translate let me give you all a translation of what's going on here. Herm says, Granola is of the... I'm sorry, I read that already. My bad. On Beerus' planet, Goku helps Whis inject the Oracle Fish with vitamins to help him sleep. That's new. Whis says when the Oracle has trouble sleeping, something bad will happen in the future. Oof, ominous. Sometimes Goku hopes it's another strong guy, but Beerus is fed up with him always saying this. So this is something that's been going on, I guess, off screen, based on what this is sort of telling us, is that Goku's been helping feed the Oracle Fish off screen. I don't know. I mean, it's not a big deal, right? Pretty cool, I guess. The thing is, though, I hope this isn't a misdirection, because remember when Resurrection F was coming out before it was even called Resurrection F? And remember the promotion for that originally was like the worst wish ever? And it was just Frieza coming back? It's not really the worst wish ever, bro, but whatever. Herms goes on to say, with the Oracle Fish asleep, even sleeping in bowl still floats in the air, Goku continues his training with Whis, and that's it for the rough. So I'm going to show y'all that actually, because it looks like what's going on here is Goku is training with Whis. As you can see right here, there's not much in the way of Herms translating any of this stuff. Well, he did translate the part here where it says, you know, that about wanting a strong guy and Beerus getting upset. So that's nothing new. And then here we have Goku facing off against Whis. Goku goes into Ultra Instinct, the full version, the silver-haired. Vegeta's there as well. Actually, it looks like... Let me take that back. It looks like he might just be going into Omen, because if you can see right here, like, it's clear hair here, right, in the middle, but also it looks like it could be dark hair. But here it looks like it's white hair. So it's either Omen or... Because here's the thing. It could be Omen and they haven't colored in all the details yet for the final draft, or it could be MUI. It could be the full one. Don't know. But he's training with Whis because I guess Whis will pick up where Beerus left off. I really don't know. I always thought that maybe Beerus had retained the knowledge of Ultra Instinct to help train Goku now, even though he's just a mortal. But, I mean, whatever. You know what? Whis has more experience anyways with UI, and that was Goku's original trainer. So it looks like Goku and Whis, and Vegeta and Whis, will continue to train. So what we've seen since all the way pre-Resurrection F, you know, Resurrection F era, with Goku training with Whis, that stuff's not over yet. That's still going on. So that's fine. I mean, you know, at this point, I don't want to see any more transformations. I think UI is the top. I think now we should teach Goku just more combat techniques just to make him a better fighter. Anyways, with that being said, that's going to bring an end to the video. What do y'all think about the Cerealian race, which there's not much in the way of information here. Somebody down here wrote someone who can copy powers. Is that what Herm said? 'Cause I don't even remember him saying that in the translation. I mean, I guess there's a possibility that's the case, but I feel like 7-3 is the one who can copy powers, not so much, you know, Granola. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, it doesn't say anything at all about... Let me check. It doesn't say anything at all about, like, copying powers. Let me make sure here. Okay, no, there is more here. Let me finish this real quick, y'all. Granola, he just literally updated this, so we're not done yet. Granola and company are apparently heading to the place someone called Hita or Beta or Pita. Stupid, blurry roughs. Beta or Pita seem most likely it'll be a while before they arrive, but Granola refuses to enter a cold sleep since he's already awake. Okay. Granola thinks Frieza's dead. He knows the remnants of Frieza's army are still around, but heard they weren't doing so great either. So he's unaware of Frieza's post-TOP res. I mentioned that already, yeah. He also believes the meteor cover story for the Saiyans' extinction, so not the best informed. Yeah, I mean, that story of the meteor hitting Planet Vegeta was one that, you know, everybody believes it, but now we know it's bullshit. Well, bullshit. I don't care. I was gonna keep it clean, but who cares? Granola also says that the Saiyans were wiped out by the meteor immediately after they massacred his people, the Cerealians. So in other words, it appears apparently it wasn't very long before Planet Vegeta's destruction. To sort of go into more in depth here, Whis says the Oracle fish having trouble sleeping is an omen. Something bad will happen in the future. Vegeta says what? Whis says, well, sometimes anyways. Cue comedy anime stumble from Goku, which it'll make more sense in the anime. Beerus is up. It says Vegeta is annoyed that Goku never changes. I already read the top part in the other post. Beerus is upset too. Goku is always whining about wanting to fight strong guys, then ends up having tough fights and getting Beerus into trouble. Yeah, that's what happened with Moro. Yeah, that seems to be it. That was a minute ago that Herms posted. Oh, there's more. See, I'm actually doing this video live as Herms translates. As you can see, like I'm recording this literally as Herms translates, right? I could have done a stream on this, actually. So, he goes on to say, Goku wonders if something has happened to upset Beerus. Whis says there's been a few things. Presumably he means Beerus having to babysit the Zeno twins after the kerfuffle. I don't know that word. Kerfuffle with Beerus and Moro. Okay, I mean, that's fair. Let's see if Herms posts anything else. I'm going to actually stop the video, and if he doesn't post anything else, then I'll say goodbye to you guys in the next part. I'm going to stop recording is what I mean to say. And then, let me just stop. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I took a 10-minute break to see if Herm's going to say anything and grab some water and whatnot. And the only thing that he said, which is interesting, is, and I didn't even pick up on this the first time I looked through the pages, but it looks like the Uzaru, the great ape that ripped through the ceiling of Granola, looks like it was Bardock. If you look at the scar right here on the cheek, take a look right there. The scar on the cheek is exactly the same one that Bardock had. So it looks like this great ape may indeed be Bardock. And that makes you wonder, it makes me wonder, if Granola saw what Bardock looked like in his regular humanoid form, in his base form, before he became a great ape, is he going to look at Goku and then realize that they are either related or assume it's the same guy? And that will lead to a battle? Sort of like what happened with Broly when he saw Goten in the Second Coming movie. He thought that was Goku. I don't know how, because Goku had grown up. I guess the hair, somehow Goku grew down. Then again, that did happen in GT, right? Goku became a kid again, as you can see by the GT shirt. So it makes you wonder, is that how it's going to go down? So it looks like Bardock does have a connection here with the backstory of Granola, as far as Bardock being one of the ones that took him down, or took down the cereal people. And it just makes you wonder, if that's how they're going to tie Goku into this whole thing. So we'll see what happens. But let's see where the story goes. I am interested in finding out more about the backstory of this character. I'm kind of let down that we're still in Universe 7. I was hoping to explore other universes by now. No Sadala arc yet. Nothing with the different universes. No Pride Troopers yet. I mean, I really was hoping for more of that. And I hope we get that in the future. There's plenty of time. I mean, Dragon Ball, with Totaro now kind of being the guy who's going to be next after Toriyama, which is, for better or for worse, probably going to happen. Dragon Ball's not going to end anytime soon, Like, it really isn't. So, we'll see where the story goes. But I do hope that at some point they do, give us more of the other universes. Because they introduced them, we got Tournament of Power, but I personally want more. Anyways, that will wrap up the video. Thank you again for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And check out that technique guide when you get done with this one. And yeah, love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.